Hey guys, Season 28 back at it again with a new vid. Today we're going to talk about one of the most deadliest wars, and the first war that started a chain of wars, like to be exact, World War II and the Cold War and the Vietnam War. The tremors of it is the causes of some wars, 3 wars to be exact, that took away a lot of lives. So it is World War One. So we should find out what is the cause of World War One. The immediate cause of World War One that made the aforementioned items into play was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. The assassinations led to Austria-Hungary declaring war on Serbia, according to Indiana Department of Education. What countries fought in World War One? The war pitted the Central Powers, mainly Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Turkey, against the Allies, mainly France, Great Britain, Russia, Italy, Japan, and from 1917, the United States, according to Britannica.com. Some of the greatest battles of the renowned conflict are... We are going to review some of that, so here it is. The Battle of Somme, also known as the Somme Offensive, was the First World War fought by the Army of British Empire and French Third Republic against the German Empire. It took between July 1 and 18 November on 1916. On both sides of the upper reaches in the River Somme in France, the battle was intended to hasten victory for the Allies. More than 3 million men fought in the battle. 1 million men were wounded or killed, making it one of the deadliest battles in history. Damn. The Battle of Tannerberg, also known as the Second Battle of Tannerberg, was fought between Russia and Germany between 26 and 30 August 1914, the first month of World War I. The battle resulted in the almost complete destruction of the Russian Second Army and suicide of its commanding general, Alexander Samsonov. A series of follow-up battles destroyed most of the First Army as well as kept the Russians off balance until the spring of 1915. The Battle of Verdun was fought from 21 February to 18 December 1916 on the Western Front in France. The battle was the longest of the First World War and took place in the hills north of Verdun-sur-Meuse. The German Fifth Army attacked the defenses of the fortified region of Verdun and those of the French Second Army on the right bank of the Meuse. Using the experience of the Second Battle of Champagne in 1915, the Germans planned to capture the Meuse Heights, an excellent defensive position with good observation for artillery fire on Verdun. The Gallipoli Campaign was a military campaign in the First World War that took place in Gallipoli Peninsula from February 17, 1915 to January 9, 1916. The entity powers, Britain, France, and Russia, sought to weaken the Ottoman Empire, one of the Central Powers, by taking control of the Turkish Straits. This would expose the Ottoman capital to Constantinople to bombardment by Allied battleships and cut it off from the Asian part of the empire. With Turkey defeated, the Suez Canal would be safe and year-round Allied supply routes could be opened to the Black Sea to swarm water ports in Russia. The Third Battle of Ypres was a battle campaign of the First World War fought by the Allies against the German Empire. The battle took place on the Western Front from July to November 1917 for control of the ridges south and east of Belgian City and Ypres in West Flanders, as part of a strategy decided by the Allies in conferences in November 1916 and May 1917. Passchendaele lies on the ridge east of Ypres, 5 miles and 18 kilometers from Rulis, now Roeselare, a junction of the bridges to Hortridge Railway. The station had the rulers for the main supply route of the German Fourth Army. Once Passchendaele Ridge had been captured, the Allied advance was continued to a line from Thorout to Coquelaire. These are very hard to enunciate words. And the last battle of World War I is the Battle of Amiens, also known as the Third Battle of Picardy, was the opening phase of an Allied offensive which began on 8 August 1918, later known as the 100 Days Offensive, that ultimately led to the end of the First World War. Allied forces advanced over 11 kilometers or 7 miles on the first day, one of the greatest advances of the war, with General Henry Rawlinson, British Fourth Army with 9 of its 19 divisions supplied by the fast-moving Australian Corps of Lieutenant John Monash and Canadian Corps of Lieutenant General Arthur Currie, playing the decisive role. The battle is notable for its effects on both sides' morale and the large number of surrounding German forces. This led Erich Lorendorf to later describe the first day of the battle as the Black Day of the German army. Amiens was one of the first major battles involving armored warfare. I gotta say, WW1 shocked the world with a 40 million death toll with $32 billion destruction. Still, brave and courageous souls fought for victory, no matter the cost, even though their lives are taken from them. The battle showed the true valor of humanity against the forces of evil and destruction, and I'm forever thankful for them in serving against the forces of destruction as well. And that concludes the video. Thanks for watching and have a good day. And please like and subscribe. I only have a few subs. It's really easy. You just gotta press the like button, the subscribe button. But if you don't want, it's fine. Have a good day, by the way, and God bless you all.